Hey guys, welcome back. So in today's video, I wanted to do I was thinking about this and I'm kind of gone back and forth on whether I should do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. I wanted to do kind of a comparison with Naked 3 and Naked Cherry. Now I know that they're not exactly the same by any means, but they kind of have the same kind of pinkish tones. I don't know, now I'm like sitting here thinking, but I think at the same time we could really get something out of this. So I'm going to kind of like use these together in conjunction to try to make a look, and we will see what we get. It could just be a complete experiment test gone wrong, but we will see. That's the only way we know, is to try it, right? So I have them sitting here. They're kind of just like stacked on top of each other, and I already have my foundation on. I'm just wearing my tried and true Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. So we are going to go ahead and prime our lids with Smashbox eye primer. I was kind of thinking about this and thinking about it. I'm like, oh, they're so different. They're not gonna be anything, but maybe we can kind of get something by using them. Now it is quite a lot of shadow, but like if you love the Naked 3 and you wanted to try the Cherry, maybe this will help you. You know, something like that. Kind of wanted to swatch some, I'm gonna swatch Hotspot and Strange. So this is the one from the Cherry palette, and this is the one from the Naked 3. My camera's going in and out of focus. They're kind of similar, but the Cherry palette is a little bit more peachier toned, so, I mean, it is what it is. Alright, so I'm not going to set my lid with anything. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into something. I'm going to start with the shade from the Naked 3. It's called Limit. It's just right here. I think that's what a lot of people liked about this, is that you could bend it back. Cannot do that with the Cherry. I'll take Limit and I'm going to build this up into the crease. Kind of a darker transition shade, really. For the next shade I'm going to take Feels from the Naked Cherry palette. It's just another matte shade. I'm going to take this, put this in the crease as well, along, but right beside the shade Limit from the Naked 3. Did I say Naked Cherry? Is it just Cherry though? It is Naked Cherry, so I'm building this color up, and then I'm going to just go in with a completely different clean brush and blend all the way up till it's like pretty much nothing. So let me kind of zoom in just a bit so you can kind of see some detail of what we're doing. I'm just going to go ahead and blend. Alright, for the next shade that I'm going to take, I'm going to go back in with the Naked Cherry palette, and I'm going to take the color Bling and dip into this. This is the brush that came with this palette. And I'm just going to tap it off. And I'm really just placing this here on the outer corner and making it kind of go a little bit lower, so I'm kind of placing my brush low. Dust it off. Okay, so before I get too far into the Cherry palette and I can't turn back, I'm going to go in with this palette, and I'm thinking I'm going to take Liar. Yes, I think I'm going to take Liar, and I'm going to take it on this brush that I got from a BoxyCharm. It's from Lexi, and just kind of taking this and like really like almost rubbing it into my lid with this brush. It's kind of turning into something really cool. It's like a dusty kind of rose look almost. I think it looks pretty cool. Okay, so the next shade I'm going to take Mugshot here, just another gray tone. It's and I'm going to take it with that same brush I was using before, and I'm just going to kind of smudge this on the lower lash line. I've already done my concealer there, so you know, it could be in for a rough ride, but oh well. We're going to go in with it anyway. yeah, it's kind of like just like a dusty rose kind of eye look that we're getting, and I'm kind of super loving it. When I was first going into this, I'm like, I do not know how this is going to work out, but I think that we're getting something pretty darn cool. So just like right here, we'll just do a little bit more like powder and stuff and take my foundation back in there. So for one of my last things I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in with the Cherry palette, and I'm just going to take a tiny bit more of the bling shade, but I'm going to take it with like a flat top brush so it's a little bit more concentrated. And really just focus this here in the outer portion and keep that with it. And then we'll go and blend and then add some lid shades, and I'm thinking we'll be done because I'm liking the way that this is turning out. It's definitely something new. Okay, so the thing I'm going to do again is I'm going to go back in with the shade Liar and add a little bit more of that, but I'm going to take a different brush so it's a little bit more, I guess it would be more vibrant or opaque. Just taking Liar. I think we got Fallout, isn't that great? I kind of want to pull both of these and put them out and just like keep playing with them because I'm loving the way that this is turning out. I'm not exactly mad about it. So I'm just blending my edges more. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with our lid shade that I'm going to use, and I'm going to use the shade Burnout. I'm going to mix Burnout and Dust. I'm going to put Burnout first and then I'll put Dust on top of it, because Dust is literally, it's like very dusty. It's almost like a romantic eye look. Grays and pinks. That would be a nice palette, like some grays and pinks. It's like really bridal. We're turning the gears here, people. Turning the gears. Okay, and I'm gonna take Dust. I want to say dust. It's literally dust. And just press this here on top. People are moving stuff upstairs, and we are getting some noise from it. Alright, so I have my ring mirror on, and I think that it makes kind of easier to see the things that I'm doing on my eye makeup. You guys let me know. So let's go ahead and do some eyebrow, some highlighting, and I'm gonna go ahead and take this color Strange from the Naked 3 palette and place that on the brow bone and blend it down. Probably should have baked the brow bone, but I haven't done that in a while. I need to go back to doing that. I liked the way that that always looked. Okay, so for my liner, what I'm going to take, I'm going to leave these out in case I need to go back in with anything. I'm going to take my Flower Beauty liner. This is the Flower Beauty liner in Forever Wear Longwear Eyeliner in Onyx, the black one. I've really fallen in love with this liner. It's really creamy and stays put. If you watched my last video, it's a full face of Flower Beauty. It will be up in the cards. I'm going to take the shade Black Heart from the Naked 3 palette and smudge that over my liner. Just here, mostly on the outer corner. Alright, so the eyes are done. I used my Wander Beauty mascara. I absolutely love this now. It's one of those ones that kind of got better with time. I really like it. I like the way the eye look turned out. So I'm going to go in with one of my favorite blushes. I've mentioned this in the past. This is the Mirabella Cheek Blush in Glory. And it's so beautiful, so interesting, and every time I wear it I just love it. So I'm gonna put it on today. I'm going to take for a highlighter. This one's limited edition, my bad, but it's the one from the Wet n Wild. You may have it actually, the Wet n Wild Zodiac collection, and this is the highlighter in Fire. So it's kind of a golden one. I just thought that would be probably best for, I mean, I don't want to take a pinky highlight, so. And I actually haven't gotten to use this quite very much, so I just thought this would be nice. I don't want to do a contour today or a bronzer. Maybe I'll do a bronzer and a contour, just to kind of bring some life back into our face. I'm going to take a tiny bit of this also, put it on the inner corner of our eye. Bronzer, I'm going to use the Essence one I haven't used yet. The Essence Pure Nude Sunlighter. Actually, this is kind of a highlighter. Maybe we won't use that. I'll just take my Tarte Park Avenue Princess tried and true. You know, we all know we all know it does a good job. Just take some of this and put it here on the backs of our cheeks and a little bit over our blush. And then always some here on the top of the forehead, here on the nose, and then here on the chin. It's like a tiny, almost like a sample version. So let's do a quick setting spray. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish. I love this stuff. And then for lips, I'm just going to apply lipstick. I think I will apply, let's try this one. This is the e.l.f. Day to Night lips in the Best Berries. Alright guys, so that was the experiment with the Naked 3 and Naked Cherry. I think it kind of came out pretty good. I kind of want to do it a little bit more and work with more of the gray tones that are in here and add some of the peachier, pinkier tones in here. So like maybe work with some of the shades that I didn't work with and haven't worked with. Like some of the peachier, like these, probably mostly these 3 shades right here I wanted to work with, but other than that, I think it came out really good. I like the way that it looks. I think it's really pretty. And if you guys thought this was fun to experiment with palettes, to kind of mix them together, I kind of think that would be fun to kind of pick like one palette and another one and see what we can make out of them. Let me know what you guys think about that. See if that would be a fun experimental video. So if you guys did like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It helps you not miss any of my videos. It is free to subscribe, so go ahead and try it. It'll be fun. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.